Let's talk about what some people have to say about South of Midnight, and I'll give you my response and my own opinions to what's being said. Hopefully this will help you make a decision to either play the game or just flat out buy it. Let me say this, I highly encourage you to play this for yourself, as this is the ultimate way to know if this is a game for you or not. With this being on the Xbox Game Pass, I say play it there, and if you really like it, make that purchase. Now without further ado, let's check out to see what these folks have been saying. On Twitter, Khalif has said, hashtag South of Midnight is for the culture, and to that I 100% agree. Listen, this is a game that is for everyone to play, but if you aren't cultured, it isn't going to hit the same for you. You're not going to understand certain mannerisms, the dialect, how Hazel interacts with her mom and other characters in the world, which really made me feel relatable in general with the story. Spoilers. Throughout the story of the game, you understand that Hazel is mixed with a white dad and a black mom, and what makes that so significant is Hazel's grandma do not fuck with her at all. She stays on the hill pretty much isolated from everyone else, basically hinting that she believes she is better than everyone, and that is a true reality within the black community. They talk about generational trauma, grief, and empathy, and if you are one with a soul, you should be able to understand that at surface level to say the least. I won't go into full detail as you could check my full review, but damn, this is one of the games that I feel is needed within the industry, and I definitely need to see more folks that look like me to be the center of attention as a protagonist. Now let me preface this by saying this is more of a negative comment about South of Midnight, and it's coming from this person named Shirako on Twitter, and they said, South of Midnight is boring, repetitive, and quite forgettable. I do not recommend. Now I disagree with this except for one point, and that is the game is repetitive, and I give them that because the combat can be repetitive, but it gets to a certain point where folks just need to say, this isn't for me. The rest of that comment is just a blatant lie. Everybody I know that played this game loved it. While I was doing some research for this video, the sentiment for the most part is folks genuinely enjoyed the game, and they were asking for more games like this. Look, let me tell you, if you have not played this game yet, I highly recommend that you do. It is on Game Pass right now, and if you don't have Game Pass, it's only $40. It is very affordable, and it gives you a great experience that I think everyone should try, and you won't be disappointed. Don't listen to folks like this. Some people just hate for the sake of it. Go support these devs. Oh, and one more thing, the game is about 10 to 12 hours long, so you won't have to spend much time to beat it because it definitely respects your time. Now this is a comment from the IGN YouTube comment section, and Soul Black Guy has said, I wish Microsoft marketed their games better. It sucks to see a really good game that's a studio labor of love, but nobody knows about it. I agree with you, Soul Black Guy. I had spoke about this in one of my short TikTok videos where I was talking about how Microsoft needs to market their smaller games in their catalog a lot better because it's games like South of Midnight that deserves all the love and attention for being different and unique in a space where most of the gaming community aren't trying new things. I also think us gamers have a small responsibility to talk about these smaller games that we love amongst our circle. We don't have to yell from the mountaintops all over the internet about it, but word of mouth can go a long way. This is another comment from the IGN comic section, and it's from No Leo Fantastico 3000, and they said, I think this will make a hell of an animated movie or live action TV series. I can really see that happening because the story is definitely strong enough for either, and with the stop motion art style they implemented in the game on some Henry Selick Coraline type shit, this would make for a great movie or show. I would love to see that. I think it would sell well for sure, and who knows, that could possibly turn into a new mascot like Mario or Sonic. I would love for that to happen. Now this one is a bit of a longer comment, but I really do like it, and it's coming from the IGN YouTube comment section from I Kichona, and I agree with all of it, and she said, her hair is slicked down and slayed. I love that they did Hazel's hair right. The musical score and the sound design keeps me invested to keep playing. My only complaint is that I wish we could interact with the world more, be able to pick things up when she stops to interact and be able to move objects around. The pros, the story is good and has my fingers working to do spells to save me. The artistic design is beautiful and the detail is incredible. I love the game and will give it a 9 score. I really like this comment for several reasons. First, talking about Hazel's hair. They really did it right. It's a lot of video games out here that has black hairstyles and it's always the typical generic shit. Insert the Killmonger hairstyle. But not in South of Midnight. Hazel's braids look like a black woman actually did them. This is culturally accurate, and if you know anything about black people, we love to take care of our hair. It's not just to look good, but it is a sense of identity that has ties to history that only a few will understand. We have so many ways we can do our hair that is endless, but I'm going to continue this talk in my review, but her hair looks really good. The music is also great, which I'll talk about that in a separate video, but the music is so fucking good, and if they have a vinyl for it, I'll definitely pick it up. She says she wanted to be able to interact with the world, and I can see that because with this being being a linear 12-hour game, interacting with the world would have given it a little more life, but I'm not mad at it because this game is pretty straightforward and I love a game that gets straight to the point. Overall, she gave it a 9 and I can't be upset with that score. The story is really the main driver and it really is that good. If they make a second game and improve upon the combat, I think it can be a 10 out of 10. I'll give my own personal score during my review. So this is what a few people had to say about the game. Hopefully this video helps you make a decision to see if you really want to play the game or just outright buy it. But whatever you decide to do, make sure you tell your friends about it. This is a game that deserves much love and more attention. I would really like to see Compulsion Games make a part 2 or another game that is similar to this one. And for that to happen, South of Midnight needs that support. Let me know in the comments what you think about South of Midnight and if this video helped you make a decision in any way. You see those cards on the screen? Yeah, click on one of those to see if South of Midnight is for you.